Hey, welcome to another Tarantula feed chat and chill. I think today is more like a Rehouse chat and chill since Frank's babies are getting bigger and we need to rehouse them today. At least as many as we can. I hope every one of you had a fantastic week. A lot of cool hobby stuff was happening. And that you are currently sitting with us together doing our exotic pet related things. We have Go Team Slugs in the chat room. Hi Slugs, Skål. It's really nice to see you here. Skål. Unfortunately, Maria is today absent since she doesn't feel well. Her chronic illness is coming through. So yeah, we need to give her a break so she can get to full strength next week. Well, maybe maybe she will drop in later. We have Madring. Skål, Madring. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's a lot of work currently before me. I have poked a lot of holes into those here, like those sling vials. I hope there's enough for the spiderlings that will be rehoused today. I'm not really sure since I couldn't count the slings, they were too fragile. But let's hope for the best. Not all of them have changed into first instar, but a lot of them have changed and we need to separate as much as we can. Also a big tub of dirt. So yeah. So how was your week? Because here, with every week, it's wild. We tried to pair mantids for the first time. The results, maybe I'll share that later, how the results were. I've recorded that and the video, if nothing will go awry, since there are some plans for tomorrow and for Saturday. Hopefully the video will be there on Sunday. I have most of it edited, cut. I just need to make just a review what's going on there, if it's not too long, not too short. That's the most time consuming part of video production, so to say, this video blog format. I'm still learning how to say, maybe not technicalities, but the attention keeping thing on YouTube, and it's really strange for me since attention keeping is, I don't want to be a shock YouTuber that is does those hooks oh, we are taking the most aggressive tarantula on the planet on our hand, or will we get bitten by whatever. It's not the type of content that I want to produce. I would like to interest people in this, on those ordinary things or those tries we try to achieve here in this tarantula room. It may be in the future something bigger, who knows. Currently it's just hobby plus. I like to say that it's hobby plus. Yeah, so far I want to show the hobby from both sides, from the good sides, the fantastic sides, and also the fails, which are very often not shown online, since probably fails don't maybe spectacular fails they do well. Right, we have OC tarantulas in the chat room. Skål, OC, nice to see you here. And we have Susan Aloha tarantula. Aloha aloha. Skål. Giving you a short reply. Maria is currently recovering. Her chronic illness is striking back, so maybe she'll drop in later. We'll see. But if she feels not well, she is absolutely allowed to take a break. Yeah. We have silver webbers. Skål, silver webbers. Nice to have you here. I'll try to recompensate with my sweet voice. I don't have a sweet voice. Just a weird guy with a Polish accent. Yeah. Maybe she'll drop in later. Currently she's having a nap. Oh, you'll PM her tomorrow. That's good. It's great that you write us from time to time. Thank you very much for that, Susan. So, the job for today is inside this box of destiny. Those of you who are almost like all of you that are regulars on those live streams know that inside here are Francolino's little babies. So I need to rehouse as much of them as I can into those sling pots, because 2 days ago I saw that there was some snacking of those L1 slings, which is this is the first time that I noticed that L1 slings are so fast when it comes to cannibalism. From my experiences so far with the Psalmopeus, with the Neoholotele, the snacking starts much later. With the Tapinauchenius, it was like as soon as they jumped on first instar and they hardened their carapace and their fangs, they started to snack on the siblings, especially the ones that haven't jumped to first instar yet. So today is like checking which spider we can take out into those sling pots, and we'll see. We have Zach in the chat room. Hi Zach, nice to see you in the chat room. Skål. And those are some really nice additions you got in your collection. Right, since there is a lot of work ahead of me, I'll start the rehousing right now. So let me quickly switch to table camera. Bam. Okay, nothing broke, so that's good. I also noticed that those spiders are, for slings, they are fast. Like they are very agile. Wow. I hope you can see that. Yeah. There are some spiders that haven't made it. You can see, like, if I touch this a bit, look how fast they are. The maculatas that I bred, they weren't that fast. They were quite easy to rehouse after they jumped to first instar. I have no idea how easy it will be with those here. I hope I'll be able to get through them very fast. Oh, here we have like an L1. There's more of them. Here we have an L1 Tapinauchenius plumipes. One even made a small nest here. So here is the L1. Some of them are hiding here. So this will be the job. don't think that they will run out. Otherwise, this will be a very funny live stream. Right, so let's get into the rehousing. Skål Slacks, welcome back. Today is rehousing galore. So before we, well, let's start with 5. I'll just fill 5 of those up, so we have like an idea how fast those are. The cocoa fiber is damp, but not super humid. Like, that's how I keep most of my arboreals. They need a constant level of humidity inside, but there is a risk if the soil is too moist, that I guess it's like suffocation from all this humidity. Everyone who kept bigger amounts of spiderlings or spiders in general will have this experience that arboreals like Avicularia and Caribena, those are like especially susceptible to too high humidity. That it's better to have a higher ventilation and lower air humidity, or like generally humidity. And I use that for almost all arboreals. There are some exceptions. Almost all Africans, like Heteroscodra or Stromatopelma, although I only had like one Stromatopelma that currently is an adult female. I'm not planning I'm not planning to breed them. Although if I would find a male, who knows? Like right now the plan is more to get rid of like the spiders that we have too many, so all the stuff that was bred, and then to branch off into different species. That's like the plan. If I guess that in the meantime we'll also get more spiders, but who knows. Right. Spiderlings. Let's check. We have Nightbot. Many God bless and be with Miss Maria. Yeah. I'll be honest. I couldn't imagine her type of chronic illness. I would be scared, but she is tough. We have Nefers Critters. Hi Nefers, welcome to the chat room. Skål. Right. Let's check how hard it is to take those out of the come. No, Francolino. Oop. And we have the first Francolino. First Francolino will stay. So we get a marker or something. So dear chat room, you've named Frank. You've named his wife Francesca. So I'll definitely keep the first and last spider out of this batch here. So we need a name for this little friendo. Oh, he's fat. You naughty spider, you ate one of your siblings. Right. So, chat room, what are you suggesting? How should we name this little friendo? Mysterious music. Centipede. OC, would you rather sleep with a centipede or an earwig? It's almost like a question. Who would win in a fight? Darth Vader or a space marine? It's like one of those questions. I guess in my case, I probably had a fair share of earwigs close to the place where I slept compared to a centipede. Although the centipedes in Poland are like this big, maybe. Frank Jr. And what about the second Frank Jr.? Frank Jr. the second? I had to travel to replace a Formictopus Dominican purple that arrived dead on arrival. Thankfully, the seller was very quick to make everything right. That's good. That's really good. I had no troubles with the Formictopus Dominican purple so far. I got like, was that 9? And then someone wanted one, and when they were like still small, I kept them for like 3 or something months. And so yeah, I gave one. And currently, like the small ones that I have, they're like this big. Maybe I'll have one here at hand. There is one at hand. Or is it? This is the full green. This one, but this one needs to be rehoused. Yeah. So here's already a checked, confirmed male. I need to be a bit careful. Those can have quite a demeanor. And this one needs to get a big house. They grow pretty fast, the Dominican purple. You will have... This will be an absolute joy for you to watch them. Right, second Francolino. Don't know what to start here, there's so many of them. Okay, let's try a trick here. Cool trick. And we still have one here, hidden under this cotton. So we'll try the same trick again. Oh, there's a cellar spider walking on my mat. Cellar spiders are not nice recently. Oh, come on. Basically, our roach colonies, they are open-topped, and there was one of those shaky cellar spiders. Are those called cellar spiders? I know the Polish name and the German name, not the English name. And one of those decided, we got a nice place to live. So he webbed up on the top of the roach colony, and every time roaches hatch, he grabs one. We have Brandy Myren. Skål, Brandy. To answer a question, we are rehousing Tapinauchenius plumipes that were paired. We extracted the egg sac, and now we are rehousing everything on live streams. So this is like a, how to say, like a weird type of vlog form of the complete process, how to get spider babies. Some of them started to snack their siblings, So I decided that, yeah, now is the time to actually rehouse them. So here's the egg sac. Let's have a quick check if there isn't a spider lurking here. No, looks kinda clean. What's inside here? A lot of molds. Oh, here we have the molds. And that's it. Let's take this tray out with spiderlings that didn't make it. And here's the carpet of slings. I need to get a better camera for that, and all the there is a bar on top. Wait, it's here. There is a bar on top. I'm thinking about getting another camera. So the new camera, I already have a help from a friend who told me oh, this is the model you need, and this lens. And only the body of it costs 2,000 whatever, is 500 euro. And since I'm right now in the middle of searching for an apartment, this is simply not money that I can spend just like that. If I would have my apartment, then maybe, yeah. So if I will get a camera, and this will happen sooner or later in the future, then the camera that I'm currently using, this is a Canon something. I'm not good in photography. I got this as a gift. This camera will go here to the live stream table with a, how is this called, a battery, fake battery or whatsoever to charge the camera the whole time. And this will be my webcam for the stuff here that's going on through an HDMI cable. Okay, we have two. Oh, hello. Hello. Then we have. You're a bit deformed. Oh yeah, I have a deformation here. Okay, let's get this one here. Okay, no. Whoop. Okay, so the first 5 are rehoused. Hope nothing will run out. Now you have to get Skål to buy a couple so you can complete. Complete THR. What's that shortcut? I'm trying to think about a shortcut. The circle. To complete the circle. Yes, there was a plan that Skål will come this week, but also something happened and he couldn't come. This was the plan. What is the full orange doing? Full green doing here? Oh, full green malted. Oh, the malt is shredded, so we cannot check the malt. There is an idea for next week. For next week's video, we have 2 molds separated out. We would like to show the process, how to check if the spider is a female or male at small sizes. So with microscope and everything. Also, chatroom, have you found out a good name for the second Tapinauchenius plumipes that I will keep, like the last one from this batch. Normally when I'm figuring out a name, I'm thinking about a trait that I see. Most of the time it's like if the spider is very stubborn, then I'm choosing like a stubborn name. One Victory was called Vegeta, and coincidentally it was like connected with the death of Akira Toriyama. And this struck me really hard that Toriyama passed. Me and my brother, we were both big Dragon Ball fans since childhood. And the second one that I named after stubbornness was I think this was a Cambridge named Gimli. I think it was Gimli. Right. So, to all those people who just joined the chat room, how was your hobby week? Not only related with spiders, because I know a lot of you also have hobbies not connected with spiders. Nothing will prevent us from pursuing other interests just because we are keeping exotic pets. Hello. Oop. Oh, there's like... You know what's weird? I just noticed. There's like a big size difference between them. Some of them are like twice the size of others. Weird. I'm actually wondering if this is like a thing of genetics. Who knows? Mark, if you find a mother earwig, trick her into looking after roach eggs, so she will protect them from the serra spiders. Going through my different pots and finding they are now having babies. Woohoo! Oh, that's cool. We also have small isopod babies, like small, very small, and it's funny because they are so tiny, barely visible. Sometimes you think those are springtails, but they are not. Those are isopods, which is fascinating. Right, so hello. No, I'll trick you out with this one. No. Then no. No, what are you doing? No. Are you eating a mold? Ah, you have had troubles with the mold. Do I need to take it? He will probably lose those legs. Yeah. So you can also leave a guess how many spiderlings are here in this box. If I could legally make a competition, I would absolutely do that. Like, oh, whoever guesses gets like a, I don't know, t-shirt with Tarantula whatsoever. But I cannot. It's forbidden in the land of pierogi. Maybe I should ask like someone knowledgeable. I know that giveaways are not very well looked at like competitions are better viewed, but yeah, congratulations, they are teeny cuties. I use Zoom on my phone to check they not springtails. Go Team Slugs writes, I found a big black beetle. I'm considering keeping it. Sure. Although beetles almost always are like in the last stage of their life. But yeah, why not give him something to eat, like banana or other things. I'm not good at beetle keeping. I know two lovely girls who are very good in beetle keeping. They would probably give you better advice how to do that. I'm still having my first I'm making my first steps in beetle keeping, so yeah. But every journey starts with one step. You cannot expect someone to become the best from day one at stuff. Sometimes I have the feeling that the world is moving in that direction. When you're doing something, you are supposed to be the best. And that... It's weird. I kinda don't agree with that. It takes away like the human part. Like call it humility, for example, or like humbleness. Not sure how many YouTubers or like professionals and quote-unquote professionals are showing their fails, even catastrophic fails. Because I think everyone has a story or two about absolute catastrophes in their hobbies. I just recently had one, and I think I'll make a video about that sooner or later. Almost like a this will be almost a bit like a rant, because I felt like a sheep since I got fleeced. Long story short, a spider that I got like last year with the intention of giving the pairing a go. I was just looking for a suitable male. Passed last week or this week. Was this week? Like out of nowhere. And I checked everything. Humidity was alright. The spider was well fed. And I kinda doubt that this was an illness, parasites, whatsoever. Almost like the spider passed out of old age. And the hurtful thing is that I got this spider sold from a person that I trusted. Yeah. First the pairing, now what? I mean, the pairing is not the big problem. If you pair something and the pairing isn't going well, then it simply doesn't go well. But here the situation was that instead of probably getting something from someone's collection, he got the spider, he bought the spider like probably somewhere from someone, and yeah, he sold me the spider for cheap to get rid of it. Nonetheless, I will have some use for the female. She is currently waiting in the freezer. Since I have a stuffed male, so I will make a display just like I did with the Salopos Irminia and the Caribena versicolor. Thank you, Aloha. I mean, this is a lesson, and this is also the reason why I prefer to keep spiders from a younger age, to prevent situations like this. Sure, if you want to pair spiders, then you always need to take into account that the male will live short. But yeah. So, did you also had like situations like this where it was like a catastrophic failure of such a magnitude that you couldn't believe it? Okay, let's name this one here because so this is Junior F. Dot Junior. Oh, okay. Frank Junior. Oh, we already have this many. Like, it's getting very, 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 very fast. I need an extra phone so I can watch this and video my bugs. I have to keep running off. Oh. Silver Webbers, I think I have subscribed to your channel. I need to take a look. I try to keep up with stuff that is happening in your collections. I just noticed that with YouTube and a big spider collection that I actually take care of, time is becoming a scarcity, especially when, yeah, especially with video production. And this one is a goner. Okay, what about this one? This one is still alive. What about this one? This one is KO. Some of them have deformations. Weird. Here is like a candidate. Hello. Oop. Okay, let's check if some of them are under this. There's one. Hello. Hello. Cooking sucks, right? I'm sorry. I mean, it's a lesson for me. Learn from each other's mistakes. And also sometimes be thankful that some people are making mistakes so you have the chance to not make them. Especially if they are sharing those experiences. Just as I mentioned, I kinda think that a lot of people now are focused just showing successes. I'm like in this philosophical mode. People are only focusing on successes, on productivity, on just being ahead of each other. Can't we just be human and also fail from time to time? Rebecca, I can't function without 2 mobiles and laptop. Oh, I would really love to have a laptop. I would love to have a second monitor that would stick like here or here, so I could see the comments just by turning the head here. Would be a bit impractical, since yeah, this table here is for absolutely everything. This is the table for spider stuff, for painting stuff, for gaming. So yeah, an all-around table. Even like this streaming setup here, which is permanent, it takes up quite a bit of a corner. So and I've noticed that if you want to have like a streaming setup, it's good to have like one dedicated space. Getting all the cameras out, like the, how is this called, like not a tripod, or like an arm, like to connect stuff. This all takes space, and if I would need to like hide everything after every stream, I would probably go insane. Oh no. Okay, so I think this was a good idea to start separating those. This one is alive, this one is not so alive, so maybe he was snugged. Okay, we need to do the isolation trick. So this is like a good thing to know, to get like spiders out of an incubator. You just look for one that looks healthy, you give him a little boop. Go on. This one is not fresh. This one should. Where is one active? What the heck happened here? Did they get stuck during a mold or something? Oh, here we have one. Let's isolate this one outside of this spider colony. Bam. There we have him, trying to escape. No, if he's inside. Are those N2 slings? Some of them are N2s, so I'll just leave them. But here we have an L1. So he is making a run. So we isolate him. We watch him escape. Where is he? Wait. Oh. Well, oh. I didn't notice how he got here. No friendo. There. That was fast. I haven't noticed how he got away. So maybe those are not dead. Maybe those are just like in some sort of pre-mold. I just want to prevent the snacking. Oh, this one is an L1. Oh! Fast. Gotcha. There. Okay. I wonder when and how long assassin bugs became a popular exotic pet. I mean, when I first found about them through Petco's channel, so Dark Den, this was like, yeah, this was definitely more than 3 years ago. So I guess for quite quite a long amount of time. My English. I don't think I can fit the laptop in this tiny back room I have. I don't even have a dedicated back room, so... But if we manage to get an apartment, there will be a dedicated back room. With dedicated live stream space, with dedicated recording space. Stuff. At least that's the plan. We know how plans work. They don't. Feeding the assassin bugs tonight. They scared me. I have a bazillion of them from just 2. I got them through an exchange. Yeah, I think I exchanged for one of my Erminias. This was like something, a Stromatopelma and 2 assassin bugs and some small ones. The small ones grew. What else then? Then the person wanted to have the Stromatopelma back. Then he gave me a Balfourian exchange. There was something like this. And this exploded from like just 2, a male and a female. It exploded into like a big colony. Yeah, I could definitely make a small update. Thing is, even if I want to make an update what is going on here, there's simply just a lack of time, like to record everything, checking, recording, and then mixing and mashing everything into a YouTube video that is actually watchable. Not just like this is spider, this is spider, this is spider. If I had to make like a update, we'll soon have a possibility to pair an avicularia. Probably in April. So this could be cool. And Avicularia euroensis. No, euroensis? Yes, euroensis. Peru purple. That's it. Avic. I also have 2 phones, but one is my work phone. I cannot work with. I don't like working with phones. And I know that I need to get one, just to make quick pictures. If something cool is happening here in the collection. That's probably the only reason why I want to have a better camera. Otherwise, my phone is okay. I mean, it has issues with charging. I'm a person who wears stuff out till it dies from natural causes. I don't like to get the newest stuff like when it comes. Just because it's a new operating system or different color of a cell phone. Oh, coffee. Skål. This beautiful Space Marine mug. I have this mug for so long, like almost 2 years, I think. Just found it in a random shop. Yes, now your siblings won't eat you. Now you're safe. I have absolutely no clue if this is good or bad. Some of them don't look that healthy. Maybe it's because those are N2 slings. No, you come here. No, this is your new home. You get in. Ah, come on. Get inside. Get inside. No, don't snack on your brothers and sisters. There. Spiders. Stubborn. The substrate is damp. Shouldn't be any issue here. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 slings. If I had to guess, there will be around 100 if all of those survive. We have DMC's teas in the chat room. Skål! Nice to have you here in this Rehouse chat and chill. Oh, aloha! Thank you very much. That's so nice from you. You know what's crazy for me? And I told that Mario. I told that Maria a lot of times. I'm so surprised that you all come here every week to join for a let's do stuff together stream, and I'm surprised that I'm getting donations to keep this collection in check. It's really nice of you. It's a big support. Thank you very much. And I'm almost always speechless that there's such a big support from the community. Thank you very much. Right, more pots, more sling pots. Okay, question to some people who already bred Tapinauchenius. Is this normal that N2 slings are kinda, I would say, paralyzed before they molt? Maybe they are before a molt, because a lot of them are molting. What about here? Yeah, I'll just fish out. Here is one that's freshly molted. I'll fish out as many as I can, so they don't have the opportunity to eat the siblings. This one is freshly molted. There is one. Okay. We have coal-powered arthropods. Skål! Why aren't you here? Skål. It's always a pleasure when Cole is coming for a visit. We always have like a chat. Also rambling about stuff in our professional niche, so to say. Yeah. My pleasure, Berg. I have shared the streams on X. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This helps a lot. I've noticed that the channel grew faster when people started sharing. Yeah. And I know that the content is... This is content that is supposed to be for everyone, but not in this flashy way that some people prefer YouTube, like in instant action stimulation the whole time, because spiders aren't like that. There isn't much is this dopamine or like, yeah, I think dopamine rush. No. I kind of want to share that as well. I don't want to scare people off from spider keeping. I want to actually consider it, to have them actually consider it and don't be disappointed afterwards. Cheers, Mark. Mate, hope you're well. I am well. Maria is currently curating from her chronic illness. She's resting now. So I took over the stream 100%. Maybe she'll drop in later. Who knows? Yeah. And other than that, I am pretty well. We have some plans for this week. I mean, spiders are fed, beside maybe like a few boxes. The video is mostly edited, so that's also great. I'll try to finish this one today, since tomorrow after work, me and my pals are trying to play Space Marine 2 in co-op, which I hope would be super cool. Yesterday we had an RPG session, also nice. And on Saturday, my Vikings are coming, and we are having a training session here. There will be probably a lot of people who are standing around and observing us donk each other and knock each other's teeth with a shield out like this one here. Tarantula Donna, nice to have you in the chat room. Skål. I hope you're well. 3 more minutes and we are getting to the slideshow, like our weekly slideshow, what is going on in the group. And while people are here waiting for this, I invite you all from the bottom of my heart to our small tarantula group. It's called the Tarantula Thursday. The link is in the description down below, where we can all share our stuff. Sometimes I'm sharing like behind the scenes of things happening here, and yeah, also like those fails. Sometimes stuff in advance, what is going on, what will be on the channel. But what's more important for me, so far safe space for people to share their experiences, pictures. I will be extra careful for negativity, like unnecessariness negativity. And so far it's came out pretty well. Also, if you want to support this channel here, our small group here, you can like the video. There's like a you see there is like a like button. You can click that. You can click, if you are not subscribed, you can click on subscribe with the bell icon. Then you get notified if a video is going online and when live streams are happening. Or you could do like Aloha Tarantula did, and you can support this channel financially through Ko-fi. I have started there's like a bar. There is the bar. I'm collecting small change for a new camera with a lens. This is like half the price of the camera that was suggested from a friend of mine who worked as a photograph. and the second part is the lens, so it's like 50-50. If I raise that amount of mamona, I'll actually put the second half on the table. I'll probably also get this camera earlier, but this is like a thing that we can work together to get better quality videos, since cameras are not cheap. I was lucky enough that I got this one for free. Yeah. Hope the person is watching right now. Thank you very much. It's getting good use. Right, it's 9 o'clock here in Pierogiland. So let's get to the live stream, to the slideshow. That's why I'm afraid to do my own streams, Mark. I'm afraid big bad vulgar bullies will join. And I don't have a Nightbot. Nightbot is a free employer. Sometimes overzealous, but you can employ him for free online. Saving for a Canon R8. Lol, need to sell some spiders. I get that. Yeah, I know that a lot of people were swarming around when the Victorii were born. But this is like too big of an achievement for me to just give it away for a fraction of I could potentially get, and now some spiders are already sexed as females, which is cool. Right, slideshow. Right, first one from, I already did it again, like it's sorted by name. You know what I'm doing, and this is my problem. When I am picking pictures, I am writing down the name and the number, so I don't forget whom to contribute, like from whom to name as an author, because my mind is like. So this one is Lasietiano sazimai, previously known as Pterinopelma sazimai, a Brazilian spider that has like a bluish hue, and you see the color right here. This I would say blackish brown with a blue hue. This is how I see this spider most of the time when I see it, when I saw it when I still had one, since it passed like randomly. It was like very weak and then it just passed. But when I saw big ones, they almost always have the same color. But when they are selling those spiders, the color looks almost like an green bottle blue. And yeah, I know why. Question is if this is misleading to like oversaturate the picture. I don't know. Nonetheless, this species is. Some people suggest that this is a good species for beginners, but this is one of the spiders that was the craziest in my collection. When I was opening the box in which the spider was, it started to like make rodeos around the enclosure. A great beginner spider, right? Some people call them blue Lasiodora parachybanas, and when you take a look, it actually has some truth behind it. Also, Lasiodora is beautiful. Oh yeah, they are extremely slow growers, like extremely slow growers. Although I've heard from some people that they have like such a success with them that they grow fast. I don't know. There's like maybe genetics or environment, the surroundings, the temperature, humidity, stuff. But from my observations, they grow extremely slow. That's also a plus. If something grows slow, they probably will live much longer. depends how you look at it. Susan, thank you very much for this picture. It's gorgeous. I hope this spider will grow even bigger, like this size, this big. Thank you. When I saw this picture of this beautiful Triltocatl albopilosus nicaragua, I reminded myself why people keep those. Those like Nicaraguan ones, not the commonly called hobby form, the Honduras. Although this is like a misleading term, since people are pairing those spiders, despite the fact they are like they have a different, like, how is this called, morphology, like a different geographical region where they come from. They are the same species, but they have a very striking difference. You see the yeah, just like Go Team Stack says, the teddy bear fur. Nicaragua they look like big plushy pipe cleaners. They look super amazing. I had a male that lived for very, very long. I think you still have this one here. He's there. He broke a bit. See the one on the like right here. Here. The taxidermied one. They look so different to the so-called hobby form. But and they live very long. The male lived, like a full-grown adult male, lived in this collection for over a year, which is crazy. Normally, with tarantulas, males live like half a year at max. The exceptions in my observations are Petioteria. Also, I had like a super old, what was that? The one from Tanzania, Olivacea, the Olivacea spider. Almost like it was such an angry spider, like even Death was too afraid to tell him that he needs to go. But what I've noticed with Triltocatl, especially with the Nicaraguan ones, they can be feistier than some people might suspect. Triltocatl were previously used as the best entry-level tarantula. When I was young, like 12, 13, so back in the Middle Ages, those were sold for 3 or 4 zloty. They were super cheap. They were like Lasiodora parahebana levels. Parahebanas were more expensive. And they were told to be the best beginner spiders because they are very lazy. They are very lazy, very docile, and to that I have with that sentence I have a problem, since from my experiences, Triltocatl, especially Triltocatl albopilosus nicaragua, they can have quite a nasty demeanor. They can be prone to bite you, not out of anger or something, but more like, oh, they think it's food. It's you always need to think about this, that the spider can think, oh, it's food. Nonetheless, beautiful spiders, definitely worth keeping. I have one right there. Hopefully not a male. I still need to check the spider if this is a male or a female. I could technically grab it between the fingers, but it's and to check ventrally if this is a male or a female, but it's almost always better to check by just taking the mold out and looking for the spermatheca. Beautiful spider, Congratulations, Aloha Tarantula. Absolute beautiful teddy bear. Thank you very much. We have Arok B in the chat room. Arok B. Skål. Thank you for joining. Yes, 90% fur. 90% fur and 10% anger. Love her to pieces. She's definitely staying, and she's so laid back too. Enciocratella, there you go. Thank you, OC. Enciocratella olivacea. Gorgeous spider. I want to try that one more time. I got a spider of this species from Mariusz Arendt, one of those keepers that I actually trust here in Poland. And I got one from a slink. They grow pretty fast, although not to a big size. Maybe that's because I had a male. But they can be so angry. They can be so defensive. But nonetheless, beautiful spider. No problem, Aloha. What ISIS did you get? You mentioned them last live. There is Skål, the isopod guy. Pertaining to be a tarantula guy. This one is from Caroline. I hope I said that correctly. One of Maria's friends. And she just recently showed on the tarantula group, that the link is like down there, that she managed to do something that we are actually struggling, at least I am struggling, even before Maria moved in here, that I struggled to finally get. Like, she managed to breed a Monocentropus balfouri. And when you check the group, you'll find a second picture with Mama from inside, and around her are small Monocentropus balfouri babies. The interesting thing about this spider is that you absolutely need to keep the spiderlings with the mother, since she is feeding them. Like, she's hunting stuff, and then she feeds this hunted stuff to the spiderlings, which is absolutely phenomenal and crazy. I would really love. I was was so disappointed that this didn't happen here in the collection. Like, we had 2 successful pairings, 3 successful pairings, since I paired one female twice. Then I tried to pair the same spider with a different male from Castle Balfenstein there, and the male was rejected with both females, so maybe they are fertilized, who knows, they're just waiting for the right moment. But yeah, I kind of feel disappointed that this didn't come to fruition. So Sweden 1, Poland 0. Caroline, congratulations. And why is Dark Souls, why is boss music playing in the background? Caroline, congratulations and amazing picture. Thank you very much. Moobly26, welcome to the chat room. Skål. Welcome to the chat room. And Moobly writes, a week ago I also had balfouri babies. You balfouri breeders, you leave a bit of the cake for me. I mean, I have a plan with balfouris. Before I get to this picture here, I have a plan. If the pairing will go well and I will have some Monocentropus balfouri babies, I will separate the females out of Castle Balfenstein there, and the whole egg sac will go into Castle Balfenstein there. All of them. I'm crazy, I know. We have Andy Mundy. Andy, you are from Scotland, right? So I think maybe I'm not sure if my memory does well, so Skål to you and welcome to the chat room. That was my first time too. Yeah. Just like how a slug guy pretends to be an earwig guy. Yeah. I mean, Go Team Slugs, I strongly believe that you will have slugs one day. And I strongly believe that this is sooner than you might expect. You just need to take a look around who is breeding what. And I believe that you will be able to get some of your beloved slugs. The music is fine, Mark. Deadly Creatures music would make us feel too tense. Maybe. There's definitely copyrighted music that I would like to play, but yeah, out of respect from artists and that I don't want to have the videos flagged, I'm not doing that. Yesterday, my favorite band put out a new song, and they are releasing an album next month, so I'm really happy. I woke up very early in the morning to be on the premiere of the new song, and I was very positively surprised that they are going back to the roots of their band. His band, more precise. Right, Spider. You still remember the... If someone is like a viewer from all, like a long time viewer of this channel, this is one of the babies that was born here in this spider room. They are currently like this big, and a good friend of mine who got this for free sent me a picture how his spider is doing. And you see, the beautiful thing about Irminias is when they are like even starting to get to this size, you can see their colors. Like you can see this orange pattern on the abdomen, you can see the orange thunderbolts that are on the legs. And you know what? I think that an Irminia is in many ways a better beginner spider than a Brachypelma. You can try to change my mind on that. I'm a strong believer that it's good to be reminded. First of all, it's good to have an active tarantula. Maybe not an active in a way that it starts to like do saltos and everything. But this spider can, at later stages, show you its fangs. It's colorful, which is also important to have like a gorgeous spider on which you can observe. It has very cool behaviors. It hides a lot, and it's rewarding when you finally see the spider in its full glory. At least that's for me. I prefer spiders that are a bit more active. Sure, this one is a bit more, maybe not risky, but scarier to rehouse in the beginning. But people will get used to it. It's you can do it with non-invasive methods. But the fact that this is a colorful and active spider makes it very attractive. So yeah. Andy writes, don't try holding an Erminia. People did that. I think we shouldn't hold any spider in any way. At least we should try not to hold a spider. If this will happen by accident, okay. But just taking a spider out just to brag, this is just an invitation to get bitten. So I'm sometimes doing that when I have guests here whose like child or whatsoever, like people from the work I work, and they know that I'm keeping spiders, and their child has like an idea to that he or she wants a tarantula, so I invite them there. Yeah, come, I'll show you the collection. I'll show you how the husbandry looks and stuff. And in the end, I'm showing them that you can actually take a tarantula on your hand, but I'm also telling them that we neither condone nor endorse taking spiders on their hands, on your hand, since the spider doesn't get anything out of it, and the only thing we are getting is like an adrenaline rush. So no, just don't do it. Oh, this is also a thing, like right now it comes to my mind. When you're having spiders considered docile, you will live in like this false belief that, oh, the spider won't do anything, and then there will be this surprise Pikachu face when you have 2 fangs in your hand. So no, just don't. Yes, Andy, you're right. You're right. Well, when I saw the costume reveal, I was like, oh. Yeah, they are my favorite band. I started to listen to them when they are still on MySpace. And I was actually listening, and I looked at the picture with the first Papa. Oh, this will be like a super dark metal, and suddenly I hear this soft angelic voice with like a rock background, and this really captured me. And it's so nice to see that this band grew from like a small, kinda undergroundy band into a band that fills stadiums in how much, like 10 years? They started in 2008, so yeah. Zach writes, I've been singing that song all day. Oh yeah, I'm also singing that song all day. Yeah, I'm really happy. I love Psalmopeus, such a great group of spiders, except for camel spiders. They are not venomous. They are also very hard to keep. Daniel, thank you very much for the picture. I hope you're watching right now, or watching the how is this called? The recording. Yeah, thank you very much. Right. One of my friends is currently in a very nice place called Huajin. So this is not a pet, but she sent me pictures from there, and I thought, oh yeah, I need to show you what kind of wildlife lives there. This is some kind of agama that I couldn't identify, so I'll call it Lizardus wildus or something. And those lizards are walking there freely, which is crazy. And just today she showed me that monkeys are walking just right next to people. Monkeys, parrots, lizards. No Hilobrachys yet. Ah, Zach, I am super jealous. He'll be in 8th row for the show in August. Here's the thing. They are playing in Łódź. And when the show was announced, they wanted like 500 zloty for standing there in the crowd. And this is how much I pay for like electricity per month. This is a lot of mamona here, and I was a bit heartbroken since I saw them a few times already. I saw them during the Pope Star tour in Warszawa, the Back in Black tour also in Warszawa, and when they were playing in Katowice. Yeah. And I also have a signature yeah. Maybe next time. This is just too much money for me to squeeze between people, and the seated places where they were I don't have the I would feel bad to pay this amount of money for a seated place that is not behind a pillar in the corner of the stadium. And a second picture from Maya. This one I could actually identify. So this is a wild chicken. No, this is a blue gold makaw. I know that in Poland they call makaw, so I guess it's moko. And as you can see, the parrot actually just flew right in front of her, and she could feed the parrot. Absolutely crazy. Kinda wants me to travel there, to Joaquin, and look out for Hilobrachys joachini. Andy writes, it is a lot of money. The prices have got very much more in the UK for big arena tours. Treasure those memories. There is actually a recording online. It's currently non-public, where you can see me in the front row when they were playing in Warszawa in Stodoła. You can see like my arm raised there. What's really cool for me as an experience, when they were like in this in-between state of small band, big band, before the lead singer was demasked, so to say, people it was more like people were part of the act. So when the like opening music started and we were waiting for the band, everyone was silent and just having a metal sign up, almost like a mass, which is, for me, this was so mind-blowing that the mentality of this concert was like so it was an experience just a concert. And afterwards, when we were trying to get some signatures, I got 2 signatures that night. No one, absolutely no one, was taking pictures. I mean, the band was demasked already, the current band back then, but no one was. We still played the act to keep the mystery. Yeah. Lovely. I am on YouTube for some of my favorite bands in UK show. Yeah. There's also a picture of me on a Powerwolf concert, like front row, behind flag, when they were playing in Krakow. Maya, I hope you will come back safely home from Joaquin, and I want to know everything that was on that trip, animal related. Thank you very much. This picture is from Mateusz, who got also his first spider from me. He sent me a PM. Oh, look, it molted. He asked also some questions because this is like his first spider, and he was so happy that the spider molted. It's crazy. The first time when we are experiencing something in a hobby is almost like this moment. I don't know, this primal feeling of happiness, like seeing that the spider molted for the first time. Oh, it grew so much. Oh, the spider is eating. I don't know, it reached adulthood, it made a nest, it's doing some crazy things like throwing stuff out of their burrow. I mean, those moments still happen now, but the first memories, they are like the strongest. It's the same when you are breathing. tarantulas when you open the first egg sac, or you see like the first open egg sac, and all those small babies with their legs are walking there, and suddenly you see, oh, those spiders, they it doesn't matter if those are spider babies, snake babies, dog puppies, small kittens. We see this, it's like being happy that new life is born. It's a bit strange that I'm comparing dog puppies to spider babies, but still, like, this happiness that new life is born. Yeah, it's fascinating. Music had perfect timing with what Mark started saying. Yeah. I think everyone is, when they start to experience their first stuff in this hobby, especially animal related, they will get that feeling. That's amazing. Mateusz, I hope that you will have a lot of amazing memories with this spider. That you'll get like this primal happiness, like this core happiness out of animal keeping. Good luck. OC, it's him again. It's always this guy. You can guess why I've put this spider here, so you can hear me struggle with the name again. Spinoza tibia palpus, spinulopalpus. Spinoza tibia palpus, spinulopalpus. Yes. Spinoza tibia palpus, spinulopalpus. Almost. And I'll always connect that spider with this guy, since he sent the name and dared me to say the name live. And here's the spider to that. I mean, OC, some of the stuff that you have there is absolutely crazy, and if by any chance I will be very close to where you live, I just want to meet and just take a look what you have there, have a chat about this fantastic hobby. Yeah, so cool. And every time you're sending me something, and there's like one thing that I will absolutely take a look like next to this one, to have this tongue breaker of a tarantula in this collection. There is one beautiful colorful spider that he sent me, and you know what, I'll switch to that right now. This is a Formictopus species blue azul. Isn't azul meaning blue? So blue. Take a look at those colors. It's like all colors of the rainbow. You have blues, you have turquoise hues, you have violets. Everything shimmers a bit. It's for those spiders that I'm excited to get something new in the hobby. It's so crazy. I'm wondering how much they cost. Yes, aloha. They are absolutely stunning, and if I see some, I will definitely get some. You know what? I'll check right now for how much they are going. Formictopus. Azul. Formictopus blue azul. Ouch. Okay, I checked the price. They are like, in euros, that would be like 80 80 or 90 euros per L1 sling. Ouch. Yeah, but I mean the colors make it worth it. Okay, I think I will need to get this one. Yeah. Oh, my wallet. They could have just wanted Crystal Spider and called it a day. Yes, it has all colors of the world, even the unnamed ones. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spider. OC. Don't stop sending me those beautiful spiders. It's by sharing pictures of those, we are opening like a window towards this whole hobby a bit more, instead of narrowing it down to just the basic ones. Oh, it's so beautiful. I want one or two or five. Yeah, OC, it will get a beating. Also, OC, thank you very much for those stunning pictures that you are regularly sending on the group. You cannot imagine how much of a joy for me it is to just look at them. Also, if you haven't joined the group link is like in the description. You are all free to share your stuff there, your experiences, and I'll try to be to like moderate everything so we have a nice environment, non-toxic. OC, thank you very much. This is like a golden picture. It's beautiful. Here we have a picture from the Zakinator. This is a Formictopus cancerides, and I've noticed with Formictopus that they are all blue in the beginning. They are looking like small blue brachypelmas, and this is what like took my attention. I currently have Formictopus dominican purple in the collection. I have a full green, species full green, and here we have cancerides. 175 for the blue azul. Oof. I think you need to consider ordering from the old continent, so from Europe. they cost a fraction of that here. Yes, sniffers, they are so tiny, but compared to like Nandu and Acanthoscuria, they're biggish. I guess that this is like an L3. Zach, do you know what size this is? I guess this is like an L3 spider, pretty well fed. I need to check how they will look when they are bigger. Cancerides. Wow. I think I'm not far off if I would say that they kinda look like a male terrestrial Psalmopeus ecclesiasticus. L3, L4 maybe, yeah. But I just noticed that they all start as those tiny blue slings, and then they start to change those colors. I got one time a deal to get a pair of Formictopus dominican purple, and they started to show off color when they were like this size. So I guess there's still some waiting. First they start to turn blackish, and then they'll start to show their like purplish hue on their cephalothorax. Yeah, I just saw the how they look when they are bigger. They have like this pinkish, rosish, metallic hue. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't checked the price yet, but thank you, Zach, for this picture. Also, have you found the missing stromatopelma? Right. And the last one from Zach. This is an Avicularia variegata. You cannot get enough Avix. I think this is like the Avix. I don't know why, but Avicularias are not that common. Here, at least, when you want to get them, they are not that common. The Caribenas are definitely more common. Psalmopeus also. But almost every time when I see that someone is selling an Avicularia, especially those less common ones, like Avicularia is one of those less common ones. Variegata is also a less common one. Bronshauseni is a less common one. Urticans. Then they almost always, I mean, if you breed them and suddenly you get a lot of messages, oh, you want to sell everything, I'll take everything. And they are not available in shops, so they probably sell pretty well. I like this one a lot, Susan. Yes, oh, Avicularias are cool. Wait, I have a Variegata. They are absolutely gorgeous. This is a Caribena. This is a not adult. This is a not adult Avicularia variegata. No, don't hide, don't hide. Stay there. Stay there! Ah. Can I show her out? Ah, you know what? I'll do it this way. The spider is like right here. And this is a male, sadly. Maybe I'll have a chance to, you know what? Can I show you the? I'll try to show you the one from table camera. You know what? I'll get a roach, so maybe we can get her out to show you how beautiful those. Oh yeah, those are ballerina shoes. Right. We have a volunteer here. Okay. Headphones on. Okay, we have a volunteer. Oh. Can we get the spider out so we can see? If I throw it in, the roach will just disappear in the fangs. It will eat. The spider is hungry. Ah, okay, bye. Oh, no. Now the spider grabbed. But now we have the spider here in front view. A bit sad that this is a male. Yes, the 3D tubes of Avicularias are amazing. Oh, one more closer look. They look so crazy. They have like those whitish tips on the end of the legs. They have like those whitish hairs. Super cool. Right, slideshow. And they will transform from those small slings. You can also see that they already have those pinkish toes, which is really cool. Almost like small shoes. I like Avicularia a lot. Like a lot. When you realize how to keep them properly, they're suddenly not that much of a problem anymore when it comes to mortality and stuff. But this is like a thing with all Caribenas, with Avicularias and also Iberaporas. Ventilation is key, and I do that with all arboreals, that the ventilation inside the enclosures is higher, so there's like cross ventilation. So I make holes on the bottom, and on the top the same goes with the plastic enclosures that I got here, which are phenomenal for keeping juveniles to adulthood. I really like them. David from Exotic Spiders has a lot of different AVIX mark. Okay. First, I think I'll keep my pocket money for a blue azul. I think that would be cooler to have. Yes, Canceroides, beautiful big spiders. I haven't seen one yet big, so I want to try to get a look how big they get. I haven't seen a big Formictopus yet. I have like juveniles to subadultish Dominican purple. Not sure how big they can get when they are actually adult. So I don't want to spread false information. Right. Zach, thank you very much. Those are absolute phenomenal pictures, thank you. OC writes, I keep my AVIX the same as Plumipes, and more on the dry side. Maria does the same thing. I do it like this, that I keep the substrate like damp-ish. It's like when you squeeze, it's like it sticks a bit, but not much. You can crumble it off easily, so it's not like very watery. This goes into the enclosure. I put like a stick or something so the spider can make the little nest. If I'm not making a full-on glass enclosure. If I make a glass enclosure, I have a plan for future enclosures. I first need to like do a bit of glass cutting and doing stuff, and this will be like how to say, imitation of nature, since spiders aren't naturally like the Avicularias aren't naturally making like a nest like this. They are trying to hide into holes in trees and stuff. So I want to make like a imitation of a piece of wood out of styrofoam, XPS foam, or building foam. Make a tunnel behind, so I can observe the spider from the back when it's hiding. I would probably need to do like a opening from two sides, so if I need to clean something, then I can like a guillotine enclosure, but with the guillotines of both on both sides. Green gold carapace, also my purple female, is about 6 inches now. Everyone's keeping Formictopus. I have a Formictopus auratus. What else do I have? Like, Aura tibialis. Is that also a Formictopus? I can't remember. No, wait. I need to think which Formictopus I have. I definitely have a Auratus? I think Auratus. Now I'm not sure. They are here in this one. Some Dominican purple, a full green, and from what I see, there's a lot more. Some not yet described. So, dear spider scientists, work faster. Yes, Ornithoctina. Auratum. Yes, Auratum. But I still have another Formictopus that I got as a freebie. I cannot remember which one. It's like wait, I'll check which one this was. That's why I was like, wait, Atrichomatus. That's the one. Atrichomatus. That I had the A in the back of my head. It was ringing in. It was ringing, but I didn't know in which church. The gold is amazing. My Auratus female is 5 inches. Mine is not that big yet. The one that I have is like this size, maybe. It's so maybe 1.5 inch body length. Atrichomatus. Yes. And I got this one and the Auratus as a freebie, and so I am keeping them. Maybe I'll be lucky and we'll have a female that one day I could pair, which would be cool. What's the lifespan on avic males? Short. Males live like 1.5 to 2 years, like around that. Females live also very short. I think it's very close to Caribenas, so around 8 to 10 years maybe. Caribenas live up to 8 years, females at least. They live very short. I'm more prone to say that aviculares live also that short, since they have like a fast metabolism. I have Auratus, Azul Blue, Cancerides, and Azul Blue females. Okay, wait, Dominican Purple, not 2 Azul Blues. Alright. I mean, the Dominican Purple that I have, they are amazing. But from what I see, the prices are already dropping a bit, so yeah. My female Auratus is stunning, also red hair on the abdomen. Oh yeah. When I see, for the first time, when a spider that I only saw in a picture and it starts to show those colors, that's always a wow moment. The first avicularia in my collection, the Peru Purple, when it started to develop this adult coloration, I was like, wow, I know why some people love avics now. And now I have a lot of avics. Avicularia, the Nomen Dubia Avicularia metallica, white hair. Euroensis Dominican Purple. There are Urticans, Purpurea, male sadly, the Variegata. Pucallpa, that Maria got me thanks to I think Aloha Tarantula. Boa Vista, and then they'll do some taxonomy things, and suddenly every species something is avic. But that's how this works, sadly. Dominican purple price is dropping. That's why some sell male as azul blue. Be careful when you buy one, only from trusted sellers. Yes. I also had this fear when I was getting a male Psalmopeus victorii, but the moment when I saw the male, they cannot be mistaken. They look so close to the females, just paler. He's somewhere there. Oh yeah, he's there right in the corner. Mark, you need to get Kvitaras and breeds. Kvitaras? Okay. I make Kvitara Avic. Avicolea species Kvitara river. Oh wow. Oh, they almost look like Caribenas. Just more into this green. Although oh. Aloha, what did you do? No. Oh, see, they want 250 for Ornithoptena species viridis, but it's absolutely stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous too. 250. And I guess this is like first instar. Dominican purple prices are dropping. Some people also sell Caribenas for like very small money. I'm a bit against that, to like inflate the price that much. It's like some people are actually caring so strongly about what they breed, and they want to get those spiders into good homes, and then comes someone who is selling for much lower than the median market price, just to make a quick buck. What else dropped from prices? Definitely the Cyriopagopus Valhalla is also dropping in price. Yeah, stuff will drop in price when there is more availability. It's like, yeah. But that's the thing. Yeah. So now I need to get azul blue. Yeah, more spiders. Oh, it's already 10. I agree with not selling too cheap, but I also think the hobby should be accessible for everyone. 150 euros things isn't for everyone. Yes, I agree. But asking 2 euros for... Okay, wait, how much was the Caribena then? Yeah, asking like 3 euros for a Caribena, it's like a slap in the face towards breeders who actually care about what they are breeding. I know why those prices are happening that way, but that's also not right. Even if we are just keeping this as hobbies, then having like a small trampoline, so to like how to call it, so we can a bit to reduce the cost of keeping our hobby in check, then it's better. Right. Oh, ominous music. Right. Yeah, true. €3 for Caribena is not right. Here in Netherlands, they are about 50 each. Yeah, they are like this price here in Poland as well. Maybe a bit cheaper. What I noticed, people who are changing their prices to such low prices are either resellers or breeders who don't care, or like care less. They just want to have a quick buck. Yeah, and maybe lead to poor care possibly. Yes, they lead to poor care. The thing is, when people are getting those spiders from those cheap spider sellers, let's say they get a Caribena for €3 or less, and suddenly they'll have a question. They are not going to those sellers where they got the spider for cheap. They will go to those respectable sellers. They ask questions. They are taking their time, take it for granted, and yeah, the breeder has nothing from it, and he still needs to feed his collection. Or in some cases, when they are big, they need to feed themselves and their family. Oh, that was a bit of a rant from me. I'm sorry. Right. It's 10 o'clock in Pierogiland. So it's time for me to finish recording for Sunday. For every one of you who joined me today, who had left earlier, who is staying right now, and who will join in the future through this recording. Thank you all very much for this amazing evening together. Thank you very much. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Tarantula, Donna. Thank you, Aloha. Thank you, OC, Andy. Thank you, Go Team Slugs. Thank you, Mudring. Who else was there? I need to make a list and then thank everyone who joined. Thank you, Aloha. That was Aloha. Who have I missed? Niffers, of course, Niffers. Thank you, Niffers. Thank you, Nightbot. And if you want to wholesale to respected vendors, usually don't get paid a whole lot. Same here. And to all people who I haven't mentioned, I'll try next time to write everyone down and thank every one of you who joined the chat here. Was there someone? Oh yeah, there was like DMC. Thank you very much. Arok, of course, Arok. Thank you. This is very kind of you. You cannot imagine how much words like that mean for me. This is a passion project, and seeing those positive responses makes my day and makes my week. Thank you very much. Skål to every one of you. I wish you a wonderful day, evening, morning, depending where you're living currently. A wonderful week. Enjoy your time with your hobby, with your spiders, with your animals, and we'll see each other as usual next week. Skål to every one of you. And see you next week. Bye.